Hi, I am back again with another wig review. This one is on a wig I've been wanting to get forever, ever since the first video I ever saw of it. This wig is made by Zury Sis Sister Wigs. The style is Ari, and I have seen so much hype on this wig, I've just been dying to get it. And so I got it actually for my birthday. I got it this last weekend, but I've been wanting it forever, so it feels like I've been waiting forever. But yeah, I haven't had it for very long. But I wanted to get it out and wear it for a while and see how it felt on me. And just, sometimes, I don't know if anyone else is like this, sometimes whenever I get a wig, I'll either fall in love with it when I first put it on, and then after a little bit of wearing it, I'll go, oh, I don't know, and I'll just feel self-conscious about it for whatever reason. I'll think, well, maybe it looks too wiggy, or I don't know. But then I've also had wigs that I put on and loved and then didn't like, and then I put them away and pull them out a couple weeks later or a few weeks later, and then I put it on and I go, well, let me work with this, and I'll change something about it, and then it becomes one of my favorite wigs. I don't know if anyone else is like that, but that's just me. So I wanted to give this one a chance for a little while and see how it grew on me and see how it just felt. But okay, on with the review. Okay, so like I said, this is Ari from Sister Wigs, Zury Sis. Here's the tag that came with it. The color is Sombre 3033. And you can get this from elevatestyles.com. Actually, there are several different places that carry this, but elevatestyles.com had the best prices of anyone I've seen so far. This was literally like $32, and after shipping it was around $36. So I was very impressed. And not only that, but they shipped quickly. I got it within 3 days of ordering it, and I was like, yes. The one complaint that I had about elevatestyles.com was the thumbnail that they had with this wig was blonde, and I was really wanting a blonde wig for summertime. And this is obviously not blonde, but that's okay because I wanted a brunette one as well, so it just turns out I got the brunette first instead of the blonde. Now they do actually have a blonde, but it's not a true blonde. It's more like a strawberry or a sunset blonde, and it has a couple of blonde highlights in it, so I would really like for a wig that's the color of those highlights. But anyways, the wig does come in a whole lot of colors. It comes in purple and wine and silver, the really trendy silver. And all of these Ari wigs that I've seen, they have a dark root. Which I love. I love a dark root. I think it just looks more natural, for better, lack of a better term. I don't know. I just like it. It looks like it's growth, so it looks like your own hair. But there's a really cool video, which was a huge selling point for me, where they have a model wearing a black dress, a real short black dress, and she's dancing around like this and just having a ball. And she's got the wig on in every color through the video. You see it all. So I will definitely post a link to that because it just gives you an idea of all the colors they have. They do show the blonde, but only briefly, like for 2 frames. And it's dark. It's kind of a red, more of a red to me. But I digress. So let's see. I wrote stuff down so it would actually stay on track, hopefully. As far as the wig itself, it has a typical cap construction. It's got like the wefts in the back and all around. It is a lace front, and I've obviously cut the lace. It has a C part here. It's got a comb on either side of the part, and then it has a comb in the back. And it also has the adjustable straps and then the little bendable ear flaps. As far as pros and cons, the cons on this wig, the biggest one for me when I opened it, it had a smell. It had a very strong smell. It smelled like a wig store. But what I did to get rid of the smell is I tend to keep a little spray bottle. I have just a little bitty, like it was a sample, like a detangler or something came in it. I cleaned that out really good when the detangler was gone, and I put like this much fabric softener and like that much water. And it's a small bottle. In fact, I have it here. Yeah, like this right here. And I just use this for tangles. But I put that in there to help eliminate the smell. And I think now this wig, when I first got it, which is a pro, very, very, very soft. I mean, there was no tangles. I could run my fingers all the way through it. And unfortunately now it's tangling, even though I've only been wearing it for a little while. I mean, it's not tangling really bad, but the tangles I know are from my fabric softener. So if you have some patience or whatever, you know, I would honestly take the wig out and let it sit on a stand for about 3 days, 2 days maybe, at least a day. Just let it breathe and let that smell get out of it, because it's but I'm sensitive to smells, so you know. But yeah, so that was a con, the smell. Another con is it does shed. It sheds pretty bad, but you know, that's because it's new. I've, like I said, I've been wearing it for a few days, and I've brushed it quite a bit, and the shedding is tapering off, so that's a plus. There's not nearly as much shedding going on now. Also, there's a lot of hair. It is a lot of hair. I've not had a wig that had this much hair ever, so to me it feels kind of heavy. I mean, you get used to it once you've had it on your head for a bit. You do get used to the weight, but in the summertime it's probably going to be warm. And not only that, but since it's so heavy, it tries to shift back. So you're probably going to want to use these combs. I know a lot of people don't mess with them, but you'll probably want to. I wear a wig cap that looks like fishnet. So I stick those combs into that fishnet, and it really helps to hold it in place. Another thing, I found it was a little bit bulky on top, so I really had to work with it to get it to lay the way I want. I wanted it to lay a little flatter, you know. But probably another remedy that would help with that would be if I would pluck the part. I haven't plucked the part like at all, except for a little bit right here. But I know my lighting is really bad, so hopefully you can see the part. I did not pluck it, but I put concealer on it. I know some people will pluck it and it looks really good on them, but I don't think it looks good on me that way, so I did not. I just put a little concealer I plucked it a little bit right here to try to make it a little more invisible. Let me see if I can zoom in on that. But it's a pretty realistic, nice part. So another pro, it has a versatile part. You can move this part. Now when you buy the wig and you first put it on, the part is about here. It's only like, if you put the ear tabs in their proper place, the part itself is only like 1 inch or 3/4 of an inch off center. It's not very far over. I like to wear my parts a little farther over, but I actually saw another lady wear the part like way over here, and she had this really nice swoop, and it looked really cool. But to me, now I wore it that way for a few hours because I put it on, I really liked it. But then I saw myself on video and I went, wow, that looks really wiggy. But just my opinion. Other people might not think that, but you know, anyways, this is where I wear my part. I've even seen some people rock it in a center part, and it looks great. I have a big forehead, so I don't wear a center part. Although I might try it one day just to see what I think. But I don't know. So versatile part, that's a pro. Gorgeous, hassle-free style. I don't remember if I said that or not. I literally pull it out of the box and put it on and run my fingers through it, and this is what it did. You don't have to really spray it, style it, nothing. Put it on, shake and go. This is the first true shake and go wig I have found, that you just put it on and you go. It's very reasonably priced, like I mentioned before, especially if you shop around. ElevateStyles.com has been the best as far as prices so far that I've found. Let me give you a quick 360 because I'm approaching 9 minutes and I don't want to keep you guys too long. But yeah, this is not even all the hair in the front. If I pull all the hair in the front, this is it. That's a lot of hair, but look at that. Isn't that gorgeous? Look at the highlights. I mean, people sit in a chair in a salon for hours and pay way more than I did for this whole wig to get this look. And not to mention, you better have a lot of hair or you're still not going to get this look. Maybe with extensions. But, so yeah. And this is probably about an 18-inch wig. Maybe 20 inches. When you pull it, it's like, it's pretty long. I can show you in the back. Let me put it all in the back so you can see the gorgeousness of the curls. Yeah. And it goes, when I have it all in the back, it goes well past my bra strap. So it's about the middle of my back, honestly. But I typically wear it with some of it in the front. And you can see what I'm doing. I'm just kind of finger combing. And I put some of it in the back. And it looks pretty gorgeous. I really like this wig. And if you want to, you can even smooth the curls out. I know my lighting in here is really awful. One of these days I want to get a ring light and put right up there. But there, and you can see it just looks feathery and flowy. But this is a beautiful wig, and I plan to get it in other colors. I want to try that reddish blonde, and definitely the lily purple I want to try, and then I also want to try possibly the silver if I'm feeling brave enough and if I have the money to throw around. So anyways, that's my review on Ari. I give this one 2 thumbs up, way up. For sure. On a scale of 1 to 10, this is a 9 or a 10 easily. I see what the hype has been all about, and if you can get one, do it. You won't regret it. It's awesome. And if you do regret it, they have a 2-week return policy. Just don't cut the lace. Okay, so anyways, thanks again for watching, for sticking with me all this time. And if you have any questions, let me know. Shoot me a comment, say hey, give me a thumbs up, and I'll catch you guys on the flip side.